Good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of BL Harvard International, I would like to welcome you to the groundbreaking ceremony of the International Division's new headquarters. I'd like to start by introducing everybody on the stage. Joining me, first of all, is Pat Mitchell, the Vice President and Commercial Division of the International Division. Eric Agnew, Vice President of Estimating, International Division. Al Pill, Vice President of Estimating, International Division. Chris Giatina, Giatina ACOC Architecture Studios. Gary Savage, Senior Vice President, Domestic Division. Jim Ryan, Chief, the man, Jim Ryan. And Billy Harbert, President and CEO. I would also like to mention and thank the many different managers we have that represent the disciplines of the International Division. Pierre LeBeau, Electrical Manager. Rick White, Mechanical Manager. Tim McCoy, Design Director. Dave Shear, Logistics Manager. Dave Shapui, Warehouse Manager. Bob Ames, Purchasing Manager. Doug Jones, Facility Security Officer. Tim Wilkerson, Human Resources Manager. Mike Veal, Senior Project Manager from Liberia, representing us here. Matt DeValk, Senior Project Manager and Dubai Office Manager. And Bruce Langford, Mark Terrebonne, and Kevin Loftus, who represent our Global Services Division. In the past 10 years, the International Division has been awarded 35 projects on 5 continents. 25 of these projects have been U.S. embassies. The aforementioned managers are responsible for hiring personnel, design, purchasing, shipping, and everything else that goes along with all of these projects. A big thank you also goes out to 5 individuals who represent both the international and the domestic division. They're Alan Hall, Senior Vice President, Chief Financial Officer. Drew Edge, Company Controller. Bill Layler, Vice President and Corporate Compliance Officer. Jason Jowers, IT Director. And last but certainly not least, James Stone, Equipment Director. Throughout the years, we've managed to create a very strong relationship with many of our vendors and subcontractors. We would like to thank all of them for helping us become one of the most dynamic construction companies in the world. Many of them are represented today, and I want to give a special thanks to all of them for the partnership that we've been able to develop throughout the years. Thank you very much. The new office warehouse compound will serve as the main support facility for the numerous projects currently under construction throughout the world. Nearly 75% of the materials used to build our projects abroad are purchased in the United States. All of these materials will be ordered, purchased, and shipped from this facility. Since moving to our new facility across the street in 2005, we have shipped over 68,000 tons of material to various locations throughout the world. Without this facility and the personnel working inside of it, we would be unable to properly support our projects. We're very fortunate to have our domestic division building this facility for us. I would like to give a special thanks to Gary Savage and the entire domestic division for the support they've given us throughout the years. Thank you. The individuals leading the construction effort are Alex Edgeworth, Chuck Roberts, Charlie Vick, Michael Eisner, and Mark Wills. They've done an outstanding job to date, and we look forward to a successful completion approximately 1 year from today. Our design partner is Giatina Aycock Architecture Studios. They have designed a state-of-the-art facility, and we are very, very, very lucky to have them as part of our team. At this time, I would like to ask Chris Giatina to come up, say a few words about his vision. Chris?
Thank you, Chuck. In 1992, I cut my teeth with Bill Harbert, doing his office in the 820 building. Subsequent to that, I had the opportunity of working on Bel Air with Jim Ryan and Billy, and learning really the game, how it's played. And I feel very fortunate to have been at the ground floor of understanding how your company came into being and how it works. In 2010, we started working with Chuck on this project, and I can only say that the evolution of Bill Harbert International has been stunning. What is happening when I went behind the curtain over here blew me away. Working with Chuck and Eric and Pat and Tim and Rick and Pierre was a absolutely new way to think, to understand how you're building a different way in a different land. It was just something that was so different that we felt the building should reflect that, and hopefully that people will like it. It is a simple but elegant statement of an international sensibility and of place. And if anybody would like details on it, I'd be happy to show you the plans and walk you through it afterwards. But thanks for having me. I could not be more honored to be a part of this project. Of the couple of $100 million worth of work that's going on, this is by far the most exciting thing that we have done in a decade. So thank you for having us.
Thank you, Chris. We would not be here today without the support of two individuals, Billy Harbert and Jim Ryan. They have empowered us to make decisions and supported every idea we presented them. And trust me when I say we presented them with some pretty wild ideas over the years. I remember sitting in a meeting in 2004, and we had just been asked by the State Department if we could do 4 embassies at the same time. Jim looked at us and asked if we could do it, and of course we said yes, we can do it. And after Jim left the room, Eric, Pat, and I looked at each other and asked each other what we had just gotten ourselves into. Well, needless to say, our people performed, and the rest is history. Over the years, I have visited numerous projects around the world with Billy. As we walk the job sites, he always takes the time to stop and shake hands with every employee that works on the job site. He genuinely cares when he goes onto a job site, and he means when he shakes a guy's hand, and it's not just a walk up and say hello and walk away. He genuinely cares when he does it, and I think that's the essence of B.L. Harbert International, and we need to all thank Billy for everything that he does. So Billy, thank you very much. Every successful company needs a voice of reason, and in B.L. Harbert, I think everybody here knows that that voice belongs to Jim Ryan. Jim has mentored us, and he's shown us the way throughout all these years, and we would definitely not be here right now without the help and the trust that Jim has given all of us to perform our work. So with that said, I'd like to thank Jim, and I'd like to invite him to the stage to say a few words, please.